the meeting to order, 6 o'clock. Call would you please?
Pledge, salute.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Thank you. Roll call, please.
Councilmember Brown.
Here.
Councilmember Wilkes. Here. Vice Mayor Squires.
Here.
Mayor Shepherd.
Here.
All are present.
Thank you. Item 4, public comment. Members of the public may address the city council on matters which are not listed on this agenda. The city council may not discuss nor take action on any item not listed on the agenda. Please limit your comments to 3 minutes. Do we have any public comment tonight? Seeing none, thank you. Item 5, swearing in ceremony.
Okay. Come on up.
Do you want to turn that mic around with it on, or?
Oh, whatever you would like.
Well, whatever, just so everybody could hear on Zoom, if anything, whatever you think.
Okay. We'll turn it on. Okay. Raise your right hand and repeat after me, please. I, Amanda Mattis, do solemnly swear that I will support and defend the Constitution of the United States and the Constitution of the State of California against all enemies, foreign and domestic, that I will bear true faith and allegiance to the Constitution of the United States and the Constitution of the State of California, that I take this obligation freely without any mental reservation or purpose of evasion, and that I will well and faithfully discharge the duties upon which I am about to enter. Congratulations. Thank you. Very good, and you can take your seat up there.
Okay, we set. All right. So item 6, discussion, action, commission and committee appointments. So, Mr. Administrator, do you want to key it up and then get the mayor appointments first?
Yeah, so Mr. Mayor, City Council, now with the new council member, we need to readdress the committee assignments, some of which are appointed by the mayor, some of which are voted by the council. My understanding is that you all would like to take this opportunity to kind of shuffle all of them, and I want to open it up to that type of discussion. However you want to go through this, Mr. Mayor, is appropriate to me.
So, if it's okay with everybody, and I'm totally open to doing it either way, I thought I would go through the mayor appointments, and then we could discuss the other non-mayor appointments, or do you want to do the non-mayor appointments? And so what's the will? All right.
Doesn't matter to me.
All right. Everybody okay with me doing the mayor appointments first?
Sure.
All right. So on police and fire, it will remain the same, and adding Amanda as an alternate. And then flood control, well, sorry. And then electric and CPA, she would be added as an alternate to there as well. Public Works we would remove her from Public Works and appoint Zach Brown as principal. And then California Integrated Waste Management, we would leave her as the alternate to that.
I don't think that one
Oh,
is, that's not a.
No, that is a mayor appointment too.
Yeah.
Oh, I see, okay, yeah, you're right.
And then employee relations, it would have been Doug, but instead of Doug, it will be Nita Wilkes as principal for employee relations. And I think that covers all the mayor appointments, correct?
That is correct.
And so really, from there, do you want to just go through each one after that? Is everybody okay with that? So, Sutter Butte Flood Control, I would propose leaving that as it is, me as the principal and Zach as the alternate. Lodi Energy Center as NCPA, leave it the same. Me as the principal and the city administrator as the alternate, even though he primarily handles that. Leave Zach as the primary on air quality and BCAG.
I was kind of hoping to get BCAD and maybe.
He wants to give up BCAG if you would like to take it over.
But if you do BCAG, you gotta do air quality as well.
Yeah.
I think what?
Air quality.
They're back to back.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay, so then do you want to handle the alternate then, Zach?
Yeah, I could be the alternate, but we also have a new position available for that group.
For
I think that needs to be about Councilmember Mattis.
If she's open to it, if not, I'd be happy to stay the
Yeah,
alternate.
so,
I would, that was one that I had a question about. Do we have to do?
So there's no. The definition for conflict of interest
I know.
is financial gain.
I know, I just want it for every party.
so you prefer to not be alternate on that?
I would prefer not to be.
Okay, so Zach, and you'll be the primary on both BCAG and air quality,
Okay.
and Zach will be the alternate,
Sounds good.
okay? And school liaison, it'll still be Jerome the principal, Anita the alternate, and the city administrator as the second alternate,
I wouldn't mind being alternate on
Okay,
okay? Do you want to put her?
absolutely.
Okay.
Yeah.
So, in place of Anita as alternate, it would be Mandy as school liaison alternate. And then Parks,
that one. I wouldn't mind being that one.
and you're primary on that
I'd
already?
be fine with that.
Okay, so, Mandy, Parks, and Jerome as alternate. League of California Cities, we have Anita as primary and Mandy as alternate,
I would like that.
okay?
I just want to let you know for League of California Cities, pretty much it's all, you get a bunch of emails. There's only one meeting that that they've had in the last 2 years. There is a conference once a year, where everybody gets together, but mostly in that committee, what is discussed via just emails is legislation, what they are proposing, the legislator, what they're advising us to vote against or to support. So basically, there's not a lot of where you have to travel. It's one time a year, and that was for the last 2 years, so lots of good information though. And one of the things right now is, we'll
No.
go ahead and continue. No, it's just, there's a lot of mandates that the state of California is making the cities do without funding, without resources, so That's a big deal right now.
Yes.
And so then,
County time.
the League of California Cities, the city administrator would be the second alternate on that one,
Okay.
like before. Employee relations, handle that. LAFCO, we no longer hold the seat, the alternate seat went to Chico. Butte Sub-Basin Advisory Board, I'll remain the primary. The city administrator will be the first alternate. Zach, are you okay with being the second alternate?
Yes.
And then Jerome, I thought we'd remove you from the third alternate, because I don't really see that being, he's not really on there for voting, correct? So, and that would be the main purpose.
Yeah,
So,
as long as you or I are there.
and, you know, Zach, if I can't be there, Zach will fill in for me if I know in advance, which shouldn't be a problem going forward. And then the homeless continuum of care, Jerome's the primary, but we've never had a meeting on that, correct?
Not that one.
I've never seen anything or heard anything more about it other than when. Do they?
I'm sure they do, they just haven't included us in
They've
a
never-
while.
Yeah, it just showed up on the paper, but we've never gotten anything from them, even though we appointed, so I guess we need to check that out. And then the Butte County EOC, did we already do that one? It's blank, obviously.
Yeah, I think we left it blank for a reason.
Yeah, I don't remember. What is that anyway?
So,
The Office of Emergency, it's emergency.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm already the coordinator,
Well, I think that that's really what that is.
probably. I think I probably left it blank because I was pending the training, I've been doing my training, so.
So do you want to go ahead and put you down for Butte County EOC, you as the primary, and
I'm okay with that, if the council is. I have to say the council is, the council vote on that one.
yeah, no, totally. And so you would be the primary or principal on that one. So and Butte County Abandoned Vehicle. I would not like to be on that. It's only one meeting a year. The city administrator is the alternate. Who would like to take that?
I think I'm the primary for that, aren't
Well, if you are now. So Zach, or you, abandoned vehicle, like I say, there's only one meeting, and then mosquito abatement, I'm be on that till the end of the year. SCORE, city administrator, and Anita Wilkes is primary. And I think that covers everything.
Their score.
No, that's, I just
Oh,
said
that-
that.
oh, you did?
Yeah.
I don't know if somebody wants to take that, Mandy, I don't know, just think about it. They meet 6 times a year, it's on a Friday, it's in, Anderson, and it's, small city organized risk efforts, which is SCORE, and, at least one of those 6 meetings to 2 meetings is a Zoom meeting, so you don't have to travel. But it would be something good that you might wanna.
If you want me to do that, I'll take it.
Okay.
So I'll take it, Anita.
Okay.
Just a side note, not that we can't do that. I believe Councilmember Wilkes, you are on the board.
Right.
An elected position on the board, so I don't think you can quite give that up.
Okay, well, I was gonna talk about that with you.
Okay.
How
So-
about the alternate, can I attend with you until?
There you go.
Until.
Let's do
I
that.
was gonna say that's a great.
So I can do like a
So-
training program with Anita?
Mandy as the alternate then.
Sounds good.
And that'll put you on the email list and voting.
At least until your office is gone.
And then we'll visit this in 4 months in December, the first meeting in December. We'll
As per-
consider this again.
As per city code.
Yeah. Yep. So with that, on the non-mayor appointments, with the list presented, I will go ahead and entertain a motion.
And I'll read it off so everyone can make sure they double check on that before they make the motion.
Thank you.
Sutterview Flood Control JPA, Mayor Shepherd primary, Councilmember Brown alternate. Lodi Energy Center Participant Committee, Mayor Shepherd primary, City Administrator alternate. Air Quality Management District, Councilmember Wilkes primary, Councilmember Brown alternate. BCAG, Councilmember Wilkes primary, Councilmember Brown alternate. School Liaison, Councilmember Vice Mayor Squires primary, Councilmember Mattis is alternate. Let me get that memorized, I'm sorry.
Okay.
Parks, Councilmember Mattis primary, Vice Mayor Squires alternate. League of Cities, Councilmember Wilkes primary, Councilmember Mattis alternate. LAFCO, we're going to remove. Butte Sub-Basin Advisory Board, Mayor Shepherd primary, Administrator alternate, Councilmember Brown secondary alternate. Butte County-wide Homelessness Continuum of Care, Vice Mayor Squires primary, Butte County EOC, City Administrator primary. Butte County Abandonment Vehicle Abatement, Councilmember Brown primary, City Administrator alternate. Mosquito Vector Control, Mayor Shepherd. SCORE, City Administrator, and Councilmember Wilkes with Councilmember Mattis alternate. Do we have a motion and a second?
Okay. I'll go ahead and make that motion. Do you have a second?
I'll second that motion.
Okay, I have a motion and a second. All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Motion passes unanimously. Thank you very much. Item 7, consent calendar. Approval of the minutes of August 11th, and special meeting August 17th and August 19th. If there are no corrections, I'll entertain a motion in a second.
I have a correction. On the 11th, I did not attend the 4th of July meeting.
Okay. So with that correction, any others? If not, I'll entertain a motion to approve.
Motion to approve minutes for the regular meeting of August 11th and August 17th, 2026, and August 19th.
All righty, thank you. Do I have a second?
I'll second that.
Okay, motion and a second. All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Motion passes unanimously. Department reports. Chief? Lieutenant? Nothing report?
Nothing
LP?
report, sir.
Okay, thank you. Pablo? Good evening.
Good evening. So I got an update for the public works water damage that we have out there. Clean Right, Build Right has been on site. They did all the sheetrock, tape and texture, all that's done. The baseboard's been installed. The only thing we're waiting on right now is the toilet and the lavender for the shop bathroom, and then that'll be complete with that. Highland Construction's been on site. They were on site last week. That, for those who don't know that, that's the fiber optic for vast networks. They were out last week doing a few more potholes. They're gonna try to finish the section that's in front of our shop, south across the bridge, and they're still waiting for the crossing for East Street. Union Pacific, go figure on that one. I mean, they're kind of hard to deal with. Last week, a couple of us personnel participated in a sewer collections training class, which deals with the SSMP, which is the sewer system management plan, for like overflows and backups. So that was very good training for a couple of the guys. One thing I was trying to plan is to get a water service hooked up over by the substation for the electrical. They've been having some issues with the condenser for their AC unit, and obviously we know that anything that has to do with power and PLCs and all that has to be cooled. Right now, there's a curb stop already stubbed out, and we're going to run a service line up to about where the fence is, and we'll put another, like a hose bib in the middle, so we can have a place to be able to do our street sweeper as well. And the only thing that's really going to cost us is a little bit of extra pipe, because we got most of the stuff in stock.
Any questions for Paul? So, and the administrator said you're gonna be joining us at the end of the month now with
Yes.
full
Yes.
report.
Yes.
So, for y'all that don't know that, look forward to it. Thank you.
Do you ever get reports in writing?
I'm
Do
sorry?
you ever get reports in writing?
Yes.
That has gone kind of back and forth. First it was kind of like a weekly report that was done in writing. That was given to the city administrator, and then the city administrator would kind of report summarized to the council. The one problem with that is if there was questions, the city administrator would always have the answers based upon the written reports. So we've kind of gone a little bit around, and we're kind of trying this out, having the superintendent here to give at the end of the month, full report. Every council meeting is not always doable, with the given schedule of public works. So we can easily make a written report if that's necessary.
What building does water damage?
The Public Works building.
There was basically a pipe burst that happened probably late on Friday and went all weekend long. And they came in on Monday to find out. And that has been a month-long
June,
process,
yeah,
almost
yeah.
2 months
It
at
was
this
in June
point.
is when it happened, yeah. June
Yeah,
1st.
so we're coming on about 2 months. It took a long time to do the mitigation work, tearing out everything, drying it all out, make sure it was safe. And then took a while for the bids to come in for the repair work. And now we are about wrapped up, about time.
I'd be more than happy to do the weekly reports too. I should just keep doing that anyway.
I think one thing that would help the Public Works also is by looking at the budget. So based on the priorities that is developed, we can look at it as a council, so we can attach the resources so they can get some more work done. During those times of the year when the weather is, good and that sort of thing, so we can get some things fixed. So we can look at the budget for that. Thank you.
Thank you. Any other questions for Paul? I guess council committee reports. Anybody have any reports?
I attended a SCORE meeting last Friday. It was a Zoom meeting. There's a lot of training that is available to the city. I know that Nick was there, and the next meeting will be held in October. I'm not sure if I'm gonna be attending that meeting. It's away. But is there anything else you wanna add during your report? I'll let you add.
Yeah, I'll do that. I'll do it during my report.
Okay, and that's it for me. Thank you.
Okay, thank you. Zach, anything?
No reports.
Okay. And I attended, the city administrator and I attended sustainable groundwater. I attended mosquito abatement and flood control. And just, I don't know, usual stuff going on. Mosquito season's about over. So still morning and night, protect yourself. And flood control, just working on the Orville Wildlife Area rehab project. And that's about all I have, Mr. Administrator.
Yes, all right, so I'm trying to balance all my reports here. So the Butte Sub-Basin meeting, 5-year evaluation is due in January. We've had successful our first 5-year cycle, so it's very good that we finally finished all that. The council approved that. Well, not officially stated, but it seems to be hinted that we might have been the earliest council to act on that approval, which is nice to kind of have that little bit of spotlight. Looking into SCORE, it's that time of the year where they're trying to review a lot of different services, a lot of different benefits, and looking at what type of coverage the cities need, and making sure that we're not either undercovered or overcovered, and trying to make sure we're balancing that. Also trying to examine whether or not the cities want to increase the safety pools that we have. So for example, the Public Works building, with the damages we normally would have out of pocket, quite a large chunk of change coming out of our pocket to cover our deductible of those damages. But because we have these pools, we were $1,000 out of pocket. So SCORE is examining and wanting our members to kind of come back with feedback of whether we should be increasing those pools, and making it so we have more flexibility when things come, or if everyone kind of feels that we're duly covered as is. So my opinion is, so far seemingly we are covered. I need to have a little bit more of an investigation on all our deductibles, not just the fee that we've covered so far. Anyway, other than that, looking forward in continuing my review of the recodification, I am now in Title 7 of our 14 titles, so I'm just over halfway through our codes. It's now getting to the nitty gritty where I'm going to be sitting down with a lot of our different offices and making sure that I'm getting the right feedback. So for example, at the end of this week, I'm meeting with our city planner to go over our city zoning ordinances and make sure that all the feedback we got is accurate and is depicted accurately in the corrections. I'm already meeting with our city attorney to schedule, hopefully in September, his review of my work, so that way hopefully by the end of September, maybe early October, we can get back to next step in our analysis of our recodification. So that process is moving along on schedule. In the meantime, in doing my audit of the policies and procedures, I have drafted, successfully finished drafting 2 policies. One of them's already been reviewed and is approved for next meeting, and that is a records retention policy. In the past, the city's only operated on memo. We will actually have a full-on policy that will give the guidance, coverage, and continuity that the city deserves in this type of field to keep us legally sound. So that will be coming up on the September 8th meeting. The second policy I finished drafting, but still pending review from our city attorney, is our cash handling policy. Upon examination, we didn't have a policy on how to do that. We do have a great best practice. I would say that the city is not doing anything wrong, but having a written policy ensures that we keep doing that best practice and ensures continuity with employee changeover or examination, right? If someone wants to accuse of mispropriety or something, we have the policy standing, you don't have to stand up to that. So that will hopefully be ready by September 8th for review. I'm currently working on finishing a draft for our Title VI compliance with the federal government. About 80% done. Hopefully by tomorrow, I'll be end of this week, I'll be completed and send that to our city attorney for review, for also you to consider on the September 8th meeting. If you're not catching on, September 8th meeting is going to have a lot to happen, so I'm hoping that everyone's bringing their caffeine. As you know, we had the defaulted property auction sale at the county. I did get confirmation that 2 of the lots on Beach Street did sell. The individual who bought them came in and has already started the process with the city to make sure he has all the proper paperwork set up. And he's inquiring on all the other processes he needs to go through, licenses and permits and whatnot, to rejuvenize, rebuild, and fix up the 2 empty lots. He bought the 2 empty ones that are downtown. So that's really exciting. Hopefully he gets the positive news he needs for the investment he made. And I'm looking forward to that. Updates on the RFPs. We are almost done with the AMI RFP analysis. As per your extension, we will have it done we'll have all the final paperwork by the end of this week. All next week will be the final drafting of the analysis, and we will be hopefully voting on the AMI meter RFP proposals on the 8th of September. So that's now 4 items of your count.
Can you give me what RFP and AMI stand
Oh yeah, RFP is request for proposal. So we went out to basically bid. And then AMI is Advanced Meter Initiative, I think. They're basically meters that work completely remotely from the office, so we don't have to have a technician go and manually read a meter or manually drive by with a frequency reader. It basically ensures higher quality measurements and removes human error. And also reduces man hours in the field. So it also save customers money.
Plus we have the money.
Plus we have money, correct. It's not quite a mandate by the state, but it is highly suggested by the state. The state is contemplating making it a mandate, so we're getting ahead of the curve. Our other request for proposal, RFP for auditor, is going very well. We're about to term out the question period next week, and that will be for the following meeting, so don't worry about that being added onto the 8th. But our informal bids for animal control should be back by that point, and I will hopefully have it on the 8th of September. Worst case scenario, that might be added to the 22nd, depending upon how late I get that and how fast the city attorney and I can do the review to get it on the agenda for you. Other than that, if you're utility director, we're still continuing the rate study with Uniworth. We are moving along swimmingly. We're on time to be completed, in time for January 1st. We've also hosted a meeting with Howard Yards Taxpayer Association, and they are on board to review and hopefully certify our cost of service analysis. And they're excited to work with us, and Uniworth is excited to have them work with us as well. So we will have a very strong coalition working together to provide the city the most accurate process for this cost of service analysis. Other than that, for finance, we're currently finishing that fund consolidation. We basically did it. We're just making sure everything played out the way it's supposed to play out. As soon as we finish that, which should be maybe as far as tomorrow, we can do the upload of the new budget and migrate the accounting software to the new cloud-based system. That'll have better customer service. And that will set us up perfectly for the AMI meter project as well. So it's all perfect timing. And that is, I believe, everything. I'm sure if you have any questions, I'll have to answer.
Any questions?
Kind of off subject, is Greg, Dave, and Bob, are they all on Zoom?
Actually, no, all three are not. Normally Greg would be, I don't know why he's not. Something must have happened.
Okay.
But normally Greg is all, I can tell you he's always on.
Yeah. Okay. And, no, thank you for those reports.
Randy, any questions for Ned? Okay. Anybody else? Any public comment? All right, hearing none, with that, we are adjourned. Thank you, everybody.